I was committed to get to know a solution, to discover a different way. There had to be a different way. So that was when I came across this online course. It was an online audio course. It kind of promised that you could be fluent in 6 months without studying any grammar, without using textbooks, which I never liked, and that you could acquire grammar unconsciously without focusing on grammar through stories, to listening grammatically correct speech patterns. And from the exposure that you would get out of these stories every day, you would learn grammar. You would be able to learn a large amount of high frequency vocabulary through the stories. The stories were designed to teach you words that you need, not just any word, a word that you learn and might never use again. So I quite liked it, quite liked the approach, the idea. So it was an audio course so that I could take it anywhere with me. So if I was going to work, coming back, going to the gym, going on a walk, whatever, regardless of where, I just had to have my MP3 player, my phone with me, and I could listen to it as much as I wanted, as many times as I wanted. It didn't mention any textbooks and any exercise and any activities, fill out the blanks or any of that. Most important of it all, they talked about these point of view stories, which was like they had a main story in which they had all the phrasal verbs and idiomatic expressions and high frequency used words embedded in this story, but they have this point of view story which retold the story in a different point of view. So you would learn grammar again. So if the story is generally told in the past, facts that happened in the past, but parts of the story is in the present. And in this point of view story, might tell the story in a different tense. Let's say story is about, let's come up with something, Joey the kangaroo that went out to eat. Cool. So on the point of view story, she would say, Joey the kangaroo has been going out every day at night to eat since the beginning of the year. So you see the amount of grammar you learn through stories. So through the same story, she would say that. And that amazed me that you could actually learn a lot better that way. And I'll be honest with you, even though I was really excited to have found this course, I was a bit skeptical. Because everything that involves money, I'm a bit skeptical. I want to research, see if it works, and then make my decision. So I thought of it and made a decision to buy it. It wasn't expensive. I think it was $49, but it was American dollars, and I didn't make money in dollars. But well, I bought it, and I'll be honest with you, it was the best decision I had made in years. So when I started listening to the stories straight away, I would stay within my ears every day for hours. So they told you to listen to the same lesson set, which was composed of a mini story, a point of view story, and a vocabulary explanation lesson. So it was like 3 or 4 audios for each set of lessons. And you were to listen to this one set for 1 week so you could deeply learn it. So you would never forget. Total course was 20 set of lessons. So that took me maybe 6 months to go through it all. And it was fun and entertaining and engaging stories. Kept me going, kept me excited. And after a few set of lessons, maybe 1 or 2 set of lessons, 1 or 2 weeks, I could see the improvement. I could see that I was starting to think in English. I was no longer translated from a native language to English anymore. I was keen to keep on going. It was awesome. I can still experience the feeling that I felt on those days. And do you know what I did once I had finished the course in 6 months? I went and started doing it again. So I redid it for another 6 months. So straight away, I had studied for 1 year. On the next reassessment of my English skills, on my job as a flight attendant, I got the highest score one could get on that test. And I was really excited. It was only spoken, so I was really happy with the result that I had. And the most interesting thing for me was that they couldn't believe that I had never lived abroad. They thought I had lived abroad for a few years when they saw me speaking. But I hadn't even been to any English-speaking country at that time. So I was really happy, and that was a huge compliment on my English proficiency. So just to wrap it up, today, years later, I live in Australia with my wife. We are expecting a little baby girl, Lisa. English now is part of my life. But what made me come, what made me be here, was the fact that I had learned English before. Being able to speak English made my quality of life better. It allowed me to travel the world. We've been to a lot of countries, me and my wife, and gave me a lot of confidence. Showed me that I could do it, that I could become the person that I wanted to become. And I'd like to say that if English did that to me, if English was able to change my life this way, it can do the same to your life. It can change your life for the better. It can allow you to be who you want to be. If you want to travel, it might allow you to do that. If you want to give your family a better quality of life, English might just give you that. I'm going to leave in the description of this video a link to this course that I did. It's still available nowadays. If you liked it, if you think that resonates with your way of thinking, just go check it out. Check it out. It might be for you, it might not be for you. But if you're interested, go and check it out. It might help you. It tremendously helped me. It might do the same to you. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notification bell so you are notified every time I post a new video. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe.